We get contacted periodically from people who want to know just a little bit more about our analog to digital conversion process, what we do. And I kind of love talking about it, so I thought I'd just take a few minutes today and walk you through the process. So the process I'm going to show you in this video applies specifically to cassette tapes, although it's a very similar procedure for any type of tape that you send in here. So what you see here, this is one of our analog to digital conversion racks. You'll see there's a couple of different tape decks, different kinds all the way up and down here. But before we put the tape in, first thing we do with the cassette tape is we make sure that the pressure pad is in place. And if you don't know what that is, we have another video that you can watch that'll explain that. And once we've checked on that, we also then make sure that there's some sort of a label on that will identify it. Now, if the tape doesn't have a label, we'll pull out our little labeling machine here and we'll put some sort of a number on there so that we can identify it. And then when you get your tapes back along with your digital files, you'll know what tape is associated with what. Then from that, it's a simple matter of taking the tape, we put the tape into the player, we hit rewind, make sure it's all the way to the beginning, and then we start record on the computer and we start play on the tape deck. Now down here at the bottom of each of our racks, we have an analog to digital converter. And what this does is it takes the analog signal from the cassette and it turns it into a digital signal. It sends it through a FireWire cable into one of our Macs, and then the Mac then captures it as a digital audio file. So once we've digitized both sides of the cassette tape, we then take those digital audio files and we move them over here to one of our editing machines. And here we just do some really basic editing. I mean, we'll remove the dead space. Cassette tapes have a natural hiss sound in them, and we'll try to minimize that. Sometimes there's other noises that we think we can bring down a little bit. We'll take the volume and try to boost it so that it'll be a nice audible level. And if we're going to make an audio CD for you, this is where we add track markers. We try not to mess with the audio too much, but if there are things that we think we can help to enhance the sound and make it a little bit better, this is where we do that. So once we've edited the files, then it's really just a matter of getting it ready to ship back to you. And so if you ordered audio CDs, this is what you'll get. We print a nice little label on the disc itself, and we'll ship these back to you. If you wanted MP3 files, we have a couple different options. One of the things we do is we can burn them onto what's called a dated DVD, and then you just take that disc, put it in your disk drive on your computer, and then you can drag and drop the MP3 files off of it. If you'd like, let us know and we can arrange putting them on a thumb drive like this for you. But the coolest thing that we're doing now is that we can put your audio and video files on an Amazon Kindle Fire, and this is so awesome. So what we'll do is we can take your MP3 files and just load them directly on here and ship this back to you. Or your video files too. So if you send us videotapes, we can take your videotapes and you can just watch your videotapes on this tablet. And the cool thing about it is then you can hook this tablet up to your computer, copy the files off it. So if you want to copy the MP3 files or the video files onto your home media server or your phone or something like that, upload them to YouTube, you just plug this into your computer and copy the files over and you have an additional copy. But you get to use this thing if you want to watch and listen to your files. So this is really awesome. So anyway, that's pretty much what we do here. And hopefully that explains a little bit about our process and what we do here at Audio Mover and Thick and Mystic Media. And if you have any other questions, by all means, just call. We're happy to pick up the phone and spend some time with you to talk about your project, any questions you have, specific issues you're concerned about. We're more than willing to spend some time and make sure that you get exactly what you're trying to get out of the project. Anyway, with that, appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and have a fantastic day.